looking at this tangled mess here of plants. And I don't know if you can see, but aside from the big Fortunae and all of the Fargesia that's growing, there's another really nice tree in here, and it's starting to make an appearance right there. That's the lower branches, and there's more of it up here. So this is new growth on my Metapanax delavayi. Very fine leaves on this one. The older ones are, you know, they are a bit bigger, but I don't come down here that often, but I'm seeing coming up here, it's actually starting to get a good size to it. And if I even look over here, right there, so that's over 7 feet tall now, and it's kind of weaving its way through the bamboo. They're kind of battling it out. You can kind of see the dark green. It's the same color as the trachea beside it. So it's a pretty nice tree, not that common. Just kind of go back to the new growth here. Really, such a neat looking plant. I think it's related to Vatsias, and probably Schefflera somewhere down the line as well. Kind of has that look. Quite a tropical plant. Doesn't like a whole lot of sun, so like I'd say like a part shade would probably be, it would look ideal, and that's what this one's getting, because these palms here are completely shading, and it's been growing underneath this bamboo, which is actually getting quite tall. Fargesia rufa. But if I kind of zoom in here, there's the trunk of it right there. So it's growing up through the bamboo. It's branched, and there's one branch kind of coming up here, and the other one's going straight up. So I really got to get in here and maybe trim some of that back, but really kind of carefree plant. I think this is, you know, another one of these high elevation plants, grows in high elevation forest. Looks really good. So I have another one that's much bigger, and I'm gonna show you in a second the leaves on it. And the other one is actually a selection called Metapanax delavayi stout, and this is, I believe, the regular form, so it has a more finer appearance to the leaves, which I actually prefer. So we'll go take a look at the big one. There's the big one. Used to get a lot of shade, but now it's getting a whole heck of a lot more sun. And then when I first planted it, and not nearly as dark a green color, it's kind of washed out a bit, and I mean that's from the sun, but you will notice on this one the leaves are much bigger, thicker. So this is Metapanax delavayi stout, and this is new growth, and you can see it's nowhere near as finely textured as the other one, but as far as care, they're the same. It's the same species. Here's some of the older leaves that are trying to die, or starting to die off, and we look back in there, we can see it actually has the trunk of a small tree. Had this one for years now, and I liked it so much. When I saw that other one, I had to buy it, but doesn't appreciate the kind of full sun that it's getting. But that will change in time. We got a eucalyptus right here, so as long as that doesn't suck the life out of this, it should look better with a little more shade. But cool plant, definitely worth trying. If I were to hazard a guess, 10 feet right now maybe, probably get to about 15. And they do flower later in the summer, and they do set seed. I haven't seen any seedlings around, but who knows, maybe if I collected the seed I could grow my own. I have a feeling you can probably propagate this from cuttings as well. But you can see the leaves are much, much thicker. That's why this one's called the stout form.